Good people, today I'm talking about red flags in an intimate partner relationships. Especially, I want to talk to people who are in a relationship and they want to settle down. You know what, good people? All these fights that we are seeing in our marriages, let's say maybe 70% of those fights, we saw some red flags when we were in a relationship. But one way or the other, we closed our eyes and we thought, or something told us, probably they are going to change. You know what? People hardly change. So when you see those red flags, kindly don't ignore. Take time, rethink, even before you take your relation to the next level. And these red flags cuts across the runned, the unlearned, women, men. So if you're in a relationship, please try to check this. The first red flag I would like you check and you begin on it is something that we call chronic anger. When you realize your partner has an anger, an outburst that are very chronic. For example, you go to a hotel and maybe you and your partner, you ask for lunch or for dinner or for a beer, and the waiter takes time to bring change, or they take time to serve you for varied reasons. Then your partner is all over abusing, taking fights with anyone, and very angry. And you have noted this is a trend. Probably the outbursts have not been on you, but just the way they are on the other person, that is a red flag that when you settle and when you become close to each other, that is what will happen. And good people, nothing is dangerous like a person with a chronic anger. So that's a person who needs help. But don't think that they'll need help when you sit down. That will escalate. And you know what? You will never have peace in your relationship. The other red flag I would like you check is if your partner is very negative. There's nothing they see. Negative and criticism. They are always criticizing people. They are always criticizing you. They are always starting their sentence with negative. Even in my last relationship, you're very beautiful. But if there must be a negative that will come in. When you do this, they never see anything good in you. Not only with you, even with other people, including their even relative. That is a person, that's a red flag that you really need to take care of. The other red flag, I would like you really look at it if your partner is very controlling. They are always asking you where you are, why are you doing that? They never give you space. And they are very opinionated. And their opinion, you must listen to their opinion, but they can't listen to your opinion. They are always, always it's about me. The self-centered people. Those are red flags that you really need to check. That it's about them. Whatever they say is right. And whatever you say, they water it down. Let me tell you, my sister, my brother, when you get to the house, that person will control you and you will never have an opinion, neither will you have an idea. The other person is the person who is always talking about other people, and they talk about other people in a negative way. Think about that person, that they will never tell you something good about other people. That's the same way they talk about you somewhere else in a negative way. And the other thing, or the other red flag I would like you check, is if this person is very manipulative. They manipulate, and actually they'll tell you something, maybe they'll be joking, but joking in a very negative way. Sometimes they even joke with your own body, but they'll tell you, I was joking, you're very you're very sensitive. They water down, but that joke is affecting you. Then the other thing that I want to check is these people who are if your partner is always on defensive mode, very, very offensive. You can't even be able to express something to them because they will not listen, and they are ready to fight. Sometimes they are ready to fight with their word. You walk very cautious. You walk in an eggshell mode. If you find your partner in such a situation, kindly, before you make any decision, think twice. There are many red flags I'll be sharing with you now and then. But if you look at those 3 or 4 of what I have mentioned, take time, think about it, and Before you make any decision, think twice. Kindly do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube, and you will learn more of these red flags and other relationship problems.